You're listening to Home Sellers Advantage. I'm your host, Aaron Zapata.
And I'm your other host, Todd Anderson. We are the Bald Brothers team at Impact Realty Group with Real Broker, and we are here to give you the Home Sellers Advantage.
You can find us online at www.baldbrothers.tv. Again, that's baldbrothers.tv.
Or you can call us at 833-305-BALD. That's 833-305-2253.
So we hope you're watching this on our YouTube channel. Why? Because we have a new Bald Brothers team sign, a neon sign behind us, and it kind of looks cool. You like it? Sometimes the things we get excited about don't have any value.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we might think the sign is cool.
Yeah.
But you don't care, especially if you're listening to this on the podcast.
But hey, if we were working from home and this is our home office and we put a nice neon sign behind us, it might make us feel more official. Working from home.
Yes. But
that's what we want to talk about today, right?
We do. We want to talk about whether or not a home with a work from home office
Mm-hmm.
or a JDU or an ADU is actually beneficial.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a couple of things to keep in mind here. We recently have come out of a COVID era
Mm-hmm.
where most people were allowed to work from home. And now we've got RTO letters.
Mm-hmm.
Return to office.
Return to office. And
Return to office, not rent to own.
And that's, yeah, not rent to own.
Not rent to own.
But that's been majorly in the headlines recently, obviously, with DOGE and the requirement to return to work. And you know, some people love working from home and some people don't. I personally do not like working from home.
Me neither.
I get stir crazy. I feel like I'm less productive even if I can hole up and work from beginning to end. I don't like working from home. I like going someplace to work.
Yeah, me too. However, Matt, I love you. One of my really good friends, he loves working from home. Loves it. So, you know, that's great. But the question is, having a work from home office, does it add value to your house anymore?
Mm-hmm.
Because if we are now returning to a normal culture of you get up in the morning, you
Mm-hmm.
leave the house, you go to work,
Yeah.
is that adding value anymore? And the other question, too, is with a lot of push, and you see these ads on social media and on the computer, online and on TV, where you can install a JDU or an ADU in your backyard, and you can earn income. Like, are those of value either?
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to ask that question in a little differently.
Okay.
So, Todd, I've got a house. It's
Yes, you do.
beautiful. 4,000. This is hypothetical. I'm asking for a friend.
You said 4,000. I knew that was wrong.
Yes, you did.
Once you said the number 4,000.
Yes.
That's a big house.
I have a hypothetically.
Okay.
I'm asking
Hypothetical.
For a friend.
Here we go.
I'm asking for a friend.
Asking for a friend.
So I've got a house, friend, and it's got 4,000 square feet, and I'm thinking about converting part of it into a work from home office. It's right now it's a 5-bedroom, 4-bath, and I'm going to convert one of those into a beautiful, beautiful work from home office. Is that going to add value or take value away?
Yeah, is it going to add value or take value? And it's not just add value, but the perceived value, right? Because a few years ago, when everybody was working from home, it would definitely add value because people who are looking for a home are going to be looking for that. You might have more people writing offers, which raises the price of the home. But in today's economy, with people going back to work, in my opinion, it would be more advantageous to have that as a 5th bedroom as opposed to 4 bedrooms and an office.
Yeah.
Because the buyer can always convert that bedroom back into an office.
Yeah. And it's important, if you do convert one of the bedrooms into a work from home office, leave the closet in.
Yes.
Because in order for a bedroom to be called a bedroom, it needs to have a closet and a window.
And a window. Those are 2 things that define a bedroom.
Yeah.
And it's much easier if you have converted something to an office and you've gotten rid of the closet. It's much more difficult to convert it back to a bedroom because now you got to build a closet. Whereas if you keep it as a bedroom, it's easy to convert it back to an office.
So true. So true. So I'm asking for a friend about another situation.
All right.
Friend, I have a 4,000 square foot house.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm thinking about converting one of the bedrooms and part of the garage into a JDU.
Okay.
And so, we can do that now according to some of these laws, and I can convert that garage into a living space.
Pause for just a moment. Most people, I think we should define our terms. An ADU is an auxiliary dwelling unit.
Mm-hmm.
most people may not know what a JDU is.
It's basically a smaller ADU. It's a junior dwelling.
It's a junior.
It's a junior dwelling.
It's a cute dwelling.
It's really small. It's like
junior. It's a tiny one.
I think it has a maximum of square footage of like 425 square feet.
Okay.
Like it's really
has a cap with a big propeller.
Yes. Go sit in the corner, junior. It's really small. So a lot of garage conversions might be a JDU conversion.
Yeah.
Because if the average garage is 20 by 20 and that's 400 square feet, and it's got to be like 425 or less, I believe.
Yeah.
You can double check. But so here's my scenario.
Yeah, back to the scenario.
I've converted the garage into living. I've taken one of the bedrooms out of my beautiful 4,000 square foot house, converted it into a bedroom. And I've taken a bathroom from my 4-bedroom, 3-bath house, and I've converted it into that space. And I've added a little bit of a kitchenette.
Okay.
So now I'm renting this space and I'm getting income. And now we've got them living there and I'm living in my portion. Did that increase the value of my home?
That's a good question because I think it depends on the scenario. If you have somebody who is renting from you, well, the question is, do they have a rental agreement in place? If you're going to sell your home and you've got an existing rent agreement, a lease agreement, I should say, that could add complications when it comes to selling your home.
And check with your attorney. Have them review that lease agreement before you sell.
Yeah. I think it depends on the scenario because you mentioned a couple things. One thing is a garage conversion. Anytime you build into the garage, that can take away the desirability of the home when it comes to sell. Because most people, when they are looking at the photos and they see that there's a 2-car garage or a 3-car garage, and then they go to look at the home, they might be very disappointed to find out there is no garage, or the 2-car garage is now a 1-car garage. And so that can take away the desirability of the home, and that can inhibit the sale price of the home. On the other hand, having additional potential revenue coming in from somebody who is going to lease a portion of the home is advantageous. So I would say that if the scenario were such that you hadn't taken away part of that garage and you have a legitimate ADU or JDU, that might actually add to the value of the home. So it's kind of hard for me to give a solid answer depending on the circumstance.
Well, what kind of friend are you? Just kidding. So
I'm a fair weather friend.
Fair weather friend. Whether or not it's sunny outside. So that is the answer I was hoping for, Todd, because it really depends. Okay, so if you have a family and they need all 5 bedrooms in this scenario, and you've chopped one up and one bathroom's gone and the garage is gone, it's going to detract the value of that home. They're not going to want to pay full market value for a home that doesn't give them the full benefit. You know, you're probably selling it to a family that has multiple children. Perhaps they're in elementary school. They're going to get to high school. They're going to have 5 cars on the lot, and you took away the garage.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a big deal, especially in Southern California. Now in Tennessee, where there's like a 1-car garage, or in Kentucky, where the garage is like detached and a mile away, like sometimes it's not going to matter. Okay, that's an exaggeration, but you all know what I'm talking about. Here in California, we have cars. Everybody's a car. And so we park in the garage if you can. And so if you take away the garage, it's a detriment to a family who needs the garage.
Yeah.
Additionally, if you are finding a buyer who's not comfortable being a landlord, then it's going to take away that buyer. And it can impact the home's value because you just don't have the same number of people that are wanting to purchase the property.
Yeah.
So I think in that scenario where you're converting part of your home to a rental, even though it can generate great income for you, I think that's where the value is.
Yeah.
Because some of those JDUs can generate anywhere from $2,000 to $6,000 a month, depending how big they are and depending on the neighborhood.
Yeah.
So that might be the value you get. That over the next 5 years, 10 years, you're making an additional $30,000 a year in income by doing that conversion. Great. Bank it.
Yeah.
And don't expect necessarily to get that value out of the home when you sell it.
That's right, when you sell it. Now, if you have a situation where you have the home and you have a completely separate structure on the lot that has all the elements that are required or necessary for a legitimate ADU, that's of course, a different scenario because now you're not converting existing space into an ADU or a JDU. You've got a separate structure that is being used for that. And then, of course, that gets us back to the home office scenario.
Full circle on that
full
one.
circle. We
Great
came all
job.
the way around.
Great job.
How can we bring this neon sign back into it, Aaron?
I don't know. I cannot figure that one out.
All right. If you know, let us know.
Yes. But full circle, you've come back around. Like the work from home office may or may not be a big deal. The JDU may or may not be a big deal. ADU, even that may not be a big, huge value add.
Mm-hmm.
It just depends on the time and scenario that you've created in your home.
Mm-hmm.
You look at your home from an objective standpoint and ask yourself, if I were a buyer buying my house and after I've done this conversion, would I pay more or would I pay less?
Yeah.
Think about it that way. Then help make your decision. Check with all the city permits and all that fun stuff. And then when it comes time to sell your home, give the Bald Brothers a call.
That's right.
Do you know what we do?
We sell homes.
Yes, we do. And we're the Bald Brothers team, and we look forward to hearing from you. Our phone number is 833-305-BALD. 833-305-2255.
That's right.
And until next time, God bless. Thanks for listening to the Home Seller's Advantage. The Bald Brothers team is a licensed DBA of Real Broker, licensed by the California Department of Real Estate, number 02022-092. Again, we do not give any real estate, legal, or financial advice. If you'd like to reach out to us, you can call us at 833-305-BALD, or you can reach us online at baldbrothers.tv. Equal housing opportunity.